Hey guys, this is your boy Alex. Here will be during the coronavirus quarantine. I'm gonna show you something cool. So you see that? That's Everclear 190. You can still buy it in the your local liquor stores. It's unfortunately there's some states that won't let you buy 190, but you might find 199 because that bypasses the rules. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some sanitizing wipes that you can use for your hands or for something else. So I have an empty box here. You can use something else, but you know, these are very convenient. And I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a mixture of, not exactly the best YouTube video ever. I'm gonna make a mix of 4 parts Everclear to 1 part of water, and I happen to have a tiny little shot glass for some reason. I'm not gonna, you know, you can think about that for a little bit. And I take 4 parts of that and 1 part of water. So 1 part water, that's easy. That's water. We're gonna dump it in there. And then I'm gonna do 4 parts of Everclear. Everclear because people are panic buying alcohol. Jesus Christ. Put the Everclear in there. Please note that it's actually better to be a little heavy-handed with the Everclear because 4 parts Everclear to 1 part water is about 70-something% alcohol. So make sure you have enough there. The next step is I have, among other things in my house, some weird oils for incense. And we're going to just drop a couple of those, a couple drops of that. And why the oil? Well, I don't know. Some just want to feel fancy, I guess. Especially when we're stuck at home. If you want to put something like kind of moisturizing on it, like aloe gel or something like that, that's going to make it a little bit harder to absorb, but you can put like vitamin E or some other moisturizing oil. Another that doesn't actually mix so well. Whatever, use your finger if you're going to. Next step is paper towels. So we're going to grab 8, but we're not going to detach them. We're going to leave them attached. Yep, this looks absolutely normal. So now we're going to fold them by the seams back and forth. Much better. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take a pair of scissors, which I don't know where I put them, and I'm going to cut them not by this end, because then there will be a loose. I'm going to cut them, catch them by the seams. So I'm going to cut all the way through, so I have 2 sets of them. That's where they're bent, and this is where we're cutting. We're cutting all the way through. All the things we do. We have 2 sets of folded towels. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of them, and we're going to put them in our container. This part I'm going to have to pause for a second. In order to fit them there, what we're going to do is we're going to fold each half of this by half, so we end up with a twice larger stack, but they're much shorter, so they'll be able to fit, you'll see. They'll be able to fit a lot better in there. To be pretty. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put them like this and shove them in there into the liquid. Make sure that they're all moist. And try to do this with one hand without spilling it. Maybe. Alright, some of that. Just going to go with the other one. And you're going to just try to shove them in there. Make sure they're all moist. Not yet moist. Push. Push so they're all moist. Push, push, push. Alright, seems like they're all moist. Right? So now we're going to just go try to grab the top one. Remember, you folded it several times. Come on. Give me the top one. There you go. These are kind of sturdy because they're paper towels. And we're going to take the top one, and if you happen to have something like this, otherwise you're basically done. But if you happen to have something like this, you're going to just flip them and take them through there. There you go. And now, ta-da. So how does this work? I already have one prepared here. Because of course I do. Just pull. Try to pull it at an angle. So as soon as it hits the seam, it breaks off. And now you have hand sanitizer or to wipe your shopping carts with. Haha. Or your door handles. Voila. Or your car handles, or your baby carts, or whatever you need. Hand sanitizers I'm gonna go wipe everything in sight. If you like what you saw, well, I doubt that I'll ever make a video like this, so just drop me a comment, hit me a like, whatever you want to do.